Welcome to SGL, Spiritual Guide and Light Listener Collective. I tapped into collective energy and I was just, previewing the current energies. It looks good for some of the collective are getting out of a trance of feeling slow, sluggish, or lack of energy, or the lack of being able to think with clarity, kind of like being all over the place, but not moving too fast, but for the most part, the desires of hope and being hopeful about something. I don't know, you have to fill in the blank, but it's definitely present. It is in fruition. It has manifested. And the only thing on your end, listener, is that you have to put in the footwork, okay? And making sure that your direction is clear, direct, simple, to the simplest form. And what I mean by that is not overworking yourself. For some of you, collective earth, air, fire, and water, you are content at this moment. It's not a comfortable place, but it's a place that you've longed for. And now that it's here, like most of you are aware, not to get comfortable. This is just that open door, that access to not prove to yourself, but to not prove to self or to other people, right? This is more so of regaining what you thought you lost, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's definitely what I tapped in at, whatever. But let's look at what you might need to speak up about, or what you need to acknowledge at this time, listener. And for most of you who are new to the podcast, SGL, basically this is a place where you can listen to audio collectives and general readings at your pleasure, and it's really convenient. For most, I know it's convenient for me, especially when I'm unable to go live, because I have finally made a decision that uploading pre-recordings does not work for me. It takes too long to upload, and then especially when you think it's getting ready to upload, it does not upload. So make sure the link is in the description box regarding to how to check out the live recordings on YouTube. I do not have anything in pertaining to direct messages besides this one. It's beyond hopeful, okay? And I don't have anything to take notes, so if I don't remember the message is beyond hopeful, just bear with me, okay? So what does the listener need to speak up about or acknowledge at this time? We have help people give back, do things for humanity. Definitely it says shit, but I definitely really don't have the energy to cuss. Not curse, but cuss. So it says help people give back, do good shit for humanity. You fill in the blank of what that is. This could also be literally, being at the forefront and supporting other people that lack of. And for someone that makes sense. You may be a protector. You like to protect people. You like to speak up for people. You like to give guidance. For the most part, right now, kind of allow people to show you what it is that they need assistance, instead of just being so quick to pinpoint all the signs of you know, because sometimes what I've been experienced with the collective is you okay, you're like, okay, boom, 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 okay, check 1 2 3, okay, this person needs this. And then when you really get to tap into what it is that they're releasing, or what it is that they are being they are conversing with you about, okay, you then realize that your consultation, your silent consultation that you were, giving them, that they were not aware of, and you fill in the blank of what this is. This can be family, friends, associates, constituents, whatever. And then you realize that if you would have stepped over boundaries aggressively and just release what you have thought at that time, what that person may have needed at that time, instead of just being content, right, and hopeful that they would release. And then when you are content, right, they release what it is, and it's like, okay, so what they were presenting is something that is just like routine, like, hey, how are you? Good. I'm good. How are you? Oh, how's your day? Good. Oh, likewise. Okay, it's routine, it's robotic, it's automative. Okay, so this is the best time to allow people to create their own canvas in the sight of your eyes. Okay, hopeful, beyond hopeful. All right, so that is what is needed pertaining to what to acknowledge or what to speak up about. Meaning, and pertaining to, if it's something that you do need to speak up about, it's basically saying, don't let people down who, it's not like they're not trying to cross your boundaries. These are people who genuinely are trying to get you to see that they want you a part of their journey. I'm not going to say life, because we don't know, depending on, it could be a season, it can be a couple of years, or it can be a lifetime, and that's the point where we get stuck and lost into time when it comes to how we put a timeline on our connections. Okay, so let's look at masculine energy here. I have masculine energy, but we're going to start off with feminine energy. Not in the sense of, it's because it's feminine, we birth. Okay, masculine is the one who impregnates. Okay, so let's go ahead and go with feminine first. Take what resonates with you. Don't take what does not resonate with you. Or if it's something that you're not comprehending at this time, we have the Fool. Meaning feminine energy, no gender role to it, is really, it's not just taking the leap of faith. It's saying, I don't care if I don't care if there is an edge, because I'm getting ready to jump into another dimension. Meaning, whomever is present, whatever they're present in, listener is saying and respecting each individual's contact of their own journey. And now you're stepping into your own, not selfishly, but you're saying you're going beyond the depths of that you have not tapped into. And the reason for it is it took you a long time to even get to this joy, to be able to be able to modify your blueprint, right? You can add a team, you can remove a team, you can be the one that's literally the engineer of everything and saying, you know what, architect, I need you to add this, remove this here. Okay? You're now learning, listener, that it takes a team. And that's beautiful. You had so much hope in yourself that you never gave up on yourself, that you finally tapped into yourself. Okay? Let's go ahead and look at masculine energy, no gender role. If you have any inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Again, spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Everything that you need is in the description box. Okay. We have the world. Okay. Masculine energy, basically stating, I am willing to give you anything that you need that is beneficial, that's going to help you grow. There's a lot of masculine energy that are no longer dealing with feminine energy. This is not poor mind of thinking, like cloud chasing and things like that, and petty energy. No, this is masculine energy. Like I said, no gender role here. They're coming in and they're stepping up to the forefront and saying to feminine energy, okay, hey, what do you need to be successful? What can I do? Because I see that you have found yourself and it's beautiful. You are now seeing what everyone else has been trying to get you to see. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now that's humanity. Like, you are now connected with humanity. You're a part of the pulsation. Okay. Let's look at shadow self here. If there's moments where I have to take a pause, collective, it's because I am on the job, working and serving you at the same time. So if I have to get up and step away, you know why. Okay. All right, let's take a look at shadow self. And this can also be a shadow self pertaining to someone particular that you're thinking about, or someone who's been popping up in your dream and you're like, what in the world and why am I? Okay. Shadow self pertaining to beyond hopeful. We have the Emperor. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Rebel. 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 You have pulled into your rebel energy as well. This is more of the speak up. Like, you're not going to allow no one to tell you who you are. Okay? You're willing for critical criticism. You're not going to allow someone to walk over you anymore. This is beyond humble. Humble stage is the crucifixion. This is the death. Okay? Okay, and then you're resurrected. You're resurrected into contentment, meaning you are more firm, but you're still loving. You're still compassionate. You still show empathy. You're still a people person. You still have an open mind. Get it? But there's different levels to this. There's the boss, right? There's the king. There's the queen. There's the goddess. There's the God. Right? The child of God. Okay? And then there is the creation, right? That you as a creator create your own title and your own label. So in this Emperor energy and the rebel self, like, you really had to experience the night life, or the dark life, or the shadow with the dark shadow of the night, or the dark shadow of the soul. You really had to, or you were able to, it was your spiritual awakening where you were able to tap into other people's dark shadows of their being, right? Where you're literally able to see, right? And you definitely have a story to tell, listener. That's just for some of you. to be able to see the shadow, the dark shadow within someone else. And that was your spiritual awakening. And by being able to see those things in other people, you were able to identify yourself. Right? Mm-hmm. Not only, listener, you're able to truly decipher what a sheep and what a wolf is compared to a wolf in sheep's clothing. Most of you are now tapping into goat energy. Okay. I don't know what that means. I'm just going to keep it as that. So be hopeful. This is short and sweet. Short and sweet. Let me go ahead and give you an affirmation. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Definitely support. Okay, I use those gifts as to be able to get the tools that I need so that I can be more effective and efficient to serve you. Your affirmation is, I have been given endless talent which I begin to utilize today. That is so beautiful. It definitely speaks of the collective as now being connected again of the rhythm of the heart and the pulsation of humanity. And, you know, truly, I commend you. You deserve a pat on your back. Do something nice and sweet for yourself, even if it's just reading a book, you know, listening to a song that you like that just keeps you in that mood. Because being able to tap into something that was so lost in space and being able to find it, that's one in a lifetime. All right. Maintain that. Keep it close. Keep it dear. Keep joy and happiness close to you. And don't allow anyone to rob you from that collective. So, and for some of you who are new and you're just tapping into your own spiritual system. If you are earth sign, you are Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. If you are water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If you are air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And if you are, I'm missing someone, fire, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. All right. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and you are beyond hopeful. Make sure this canvas that you are painting is exactly how you see it and what you want. All right. And also your blueprint for those of you who are builders. Okay. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, collective, and that is you and I.